Let us pick up where we left off. Oh god, the hiccups.
I have clawed my way back beyond the 13 gates to this mortal realm.
Why did that jump like all the way up to like 100%? Holy crap. Let's take a look at the campfire real quick. No, we don't need to go to the campfire. We go to the adventure. Let's do the Emperor.
Not one game now, but a score, each with its own nuance and delicate approach.
All right. So explore. The road ahead may be long. Ensure you have enough food. Okay. Let's see. Thieves. Okay. So we need food. Let's see. Hold on. I wanna inspect. Right post 40 shadows. I don't know what a shadow is right now. Right post 25 northern is. This is just utilize it a lot. So I'm gonna start with the axe, I think. What companion do we want to do? Let's go with the trickster for now. Let's finish his story. So that requires Kolbjorn, so we're not gonna do him. Burning building, we still gotta keep trying that one. Cartographer. We still don't know how to actually like complete that one, so stolen one, obviously. Unrest. Let us do friendly in. Oh, we're full. Wonderful. Okay. Equipment. I don't like the hammer. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Pious robes requires us to use something, so let's do that. I don't think we're going to be dealing with the undead, so we can get rid of that. Let's grab the ring of food. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So let's get started with the Emperor. Thieves have stolen a relic from the Emperor's palace. The Empire are looking to hire adventurers. Then let us hunt.
These foes I place before you, these rules, I do not know truly if they will train you for the challenges that Callus will place in your way.
Who's Callus?
Of course, we know how this part of the story ends. The Emperor is merely the face on the throne. Behind him, the usurper pulls the strings. The one who sits upon the throne of life and death has a great influence upon the world. Their very soul permeates the lands and fills the hearts of the people.
Permeates the lands. The shrill voice of the town crier rings out across the market square. The Emperor himself seeks adventurers, guilds, members. Urgent expedition vital to the safety of the Empire. He spot a crowd of travelers weighed down with weapons and tools lingering nearby. The Empire is offering a war just to set off on the expedition. Even more if we make it back. That's how desperate they are for help. Hey. A
The Empire
gold!
does not ask for much, but in the end, they take everything.
In the end, they will go and take everything. Okay. On arriving at the gates of the royal palace, an armed escort leads you directly to the Emperor's chambers. The Emperor remains still and silent as his chief counsel lays out the expedition. A few relics from the last age still endure in this world. We had one in this very room until last night. She gestures to an empty pedestal. Not only Must you reclaim the stolen symbol, we ask that you gather its 3 sibling relics. Hello, Emotive. How are you doing, Em? Who stole the artifact? The evidence suggests a thief they seized on a weak spot in our guard's schedule. There are many treasures in the palace. It is curious that this is all they stole. Alright, let's examine the pedestal. An ornate pillow sits atop a stone pillar. An ornate pillow sits atop a stone pillar. In the dust, you make out the shape of a jagged blade. It was a ceremonial sword. It sat for decades under our protection. We are not protecting it, you understand. We're protecting those who would try to possess it. The blade is cursed. Its venom strikes both wielder and foe in equal measure. Alright, we're ready to go. Hold, adventurer. I took skilled and dangerous thieves to steal the artifact. We need to ensure you'll be safe out there. See our training officer on the way out.
A keen eye will notice that themes repeat themselves. Events too. The wheel ever turns.
You're greeted by Captain Estrella Fiore. Thieves are cowards at heart. They will dodge your envious attacks just as they dodge their civic duty. A swift blade is best to defeat them. Yeah, try this out. We got
I never understood the duel. If you're at war, use every tool at your disposal.
Oh boy.
If not, let things lie.
Your quest takes you far away from the city. Vast wildlands stretch out before you. Your companion reminds you of the Emperor's mission. One relic was stolen by brazen thieves, another is in the clutches of a shady merchant. One is enshrined in a small village to the east. As for the last, Malakalip shrugs. Who knows? So we had to find the 4 relics.
Do what you can to find more food.
The wilds are home to many a rebel criminal and beast. Alright, so we're going against Empire. I think we're gonna try to go through this methodically. You know, just kind of start staking our way.
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
2. One, 2, 3, 5. Okay. That man be dead. That dead be a man. With the battle resolved, you scavenge what you can from the remains. Reveal 3 encounters. The stolen ones, the open wilds, arm wrestling. Okay. Good fortune. We're already running out of food. That's a shame.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Alright. So we're doing this again, so we just need to not fail this again. I think it's this. I failed. God wanders into view and you retreat hastily just in time. Great. This one. Come on, game. Shit. Oh no, not this again. Now we have to defeat 3 enemies at a time. And we've got the Terror of Blight, so a boss fight again. Okay.
By sea and song, fate and fane!
Easy. We're not allowed to touch. Then let's explore the sewers. Come on, give us a huge success, Daddy. Yes. Pull the rope. Nice. Come on, give us a huge success again. Oh no! Great. Why do we keep ending up exactly as we have been? Oh boy, let's pick a lock.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
I would love to get like the perfect, but... Alright, let's let him do blood magic. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in my face
I'm not
again.
a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Obviously we're gonna redraw. Alright, we got rid of a set of people. I'll take it.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Oh, we can do it again? Hell yeah! Just remove all the enemies. No! And we blow up again, let me guess. Oh well. Hey, we almost beat it last time in 60 seconds, and we had more enemies to fight instead of a beacon of stupid pointing at us. But we don't have Malocalypse again, but I think we should be fine. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Yikes. Damn it. Wrong button. Four, five. 1, 2, 3. Ah, damn it. Alright, we actually beat it finally. Ugh. Not bad all told, Malocalypse states anticlimactically. I'll go fetch a little bundles of joy, shall I? The bard comes striding up the stairs, plucking his loot, the frightened maid children following behind.
Well done.
Now onward, children. Onward to your new home with the madmen of forced forward. The children glance at you in alarm as they meekly duck into the boat. Alright, we're out of
A
food now.
moment of peace on your travels.
The wilds are
Savor
welcoming,
it.
their bounty plentiful. You find some discarded coins.
Those who are desperate can never hope to get the best possible price.
A sweating trader comes jogging in from the darkening wilds to join your campfire. Thank God you're here! I don't know how to start a fire. It's my first time traveling to the capital. Well, let's change, shall we? What equipment do you have, good sir? Winter's Bane, eh? We're not going to be finding any northerners right now. I don't need your Winter's Bane. I would love to buy some food, though. Thank you kindly. Break camp. Hey. Oh, we are reinvigorated. Yes.
one more relic is within your grasp. Who hired these thieves? That is the true question.
Though their movements are erratic, you eventually track the thieves back to their camp. You catch them frantically loading the relic onto a horse and cart. Just hold her off for a couple minutes while we ready the horses. I don't think so. I think you're about to have a hard time realizing that I'm not that easy to defeat. Yay! A lovely pair of fine blades fits for the finest gentleman or gentlewoman. Well sharpened, well cared for, and deadly. 45 seconds to defeat 8. Oh shit, I have to do multiple, okay. Shit. Ah! No, I was on the last 2! Fuck. Okay. Damn it. The relic escapes into the wilds.
They have naught but contempt for you. I cannot understand why you would have anything to do with it.
Ah, you trespass on gnomish lands, lad. Stop it! Stop it! Kick the babies! Come here, Victor. There we go. I still don't know what to give him. Hey, hey. I need coin and I need health. I need to do the stuff. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba. Lol. Oh, that doesn't help me. Whatever. We'll just do that. Loxley. And let's see if we can't buy any more food right now. Because we need food. Ah, it hasn't been replenished. Dang it. Alright, well. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
I hope this works.
There we go. There we go. After clearing out the thieves' camp, you locate the relic. The new wielder of this item will gain a curse. Uh-oh. Ooh. The relic is cursed, Malaklips explains. Who would want to steal such a thing in the first place?
Yet inattention leads to disaster.
While traversing a dangerous cliff face, you slip and lose your footing. Though relatively unharmed, the same cannot be said for a pack of traveler's rations that broke your fall. No. Curses! We have no food.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Yeah, I will definitely be treading very carefully. A pall of smog casts the city in a dull grey light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. Beware the prince of poisons, calls a young boy in a short-brimmed cap as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowds. Stop to read a discarded parchment, yada yada yada. Ah, yes. Let's see. Ask about protection. The boy looks around to make sure nobody's watching too closely and discreetly takes out a small vial of colorless liquid from his pocket. This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows in the high northern hills. It will boost your strength, give you an edge you need to survive the poison. I like you, stranger. I'm a fair judge of character, and you seem like a good sort. Sure, I'll buy it. Sudden scream has you reaching for your weapon sends the crowd into a panic. A band of armed warriors! Oh no! One of the men points menacingly at the woman, declaring, "You sent my brother Mad Eye back to Breakneck or prison, bounty hunter." Yes, I did. Perhaps you should learn to accept rejection. Nobody crosses my family. Well, let's defend the woman. The woman says nothing as you move to stand by her while the thugs advance. Yeah. I feel like this is still not the right thing to do. Easy. I didn't ask for your intervention. Too bad. I would love to equip it. Got some help. A squad of soldiers appears from further down the street, calling for everyone to lay down their arms. Too late to be of use, however, they can do little more than survey the carnage. The garrison captain rides up and dresses the woman curtly. Keturah, causing trouble again. It's by doing your job that I make enemies like this, Keturah responds sharply. The captain bristles at this remark, but keeps his voice under control as he retorts. We have more important work to do than chasing street thugs and petty criminals. How goes the search for the Prince of Poisons? Katura asks. I hear another 12 men died at the smelter yesterday. Captain's face fills with anger. But Katura simply turns and walks away, adding, I have work to do. You know where to find me. You leave the Trouble Town, thinking we've not seen all that has been to offer. Intriguing. Alright, we literally need food. Huh. We need food? So... Oh boy. We're gonna just make life a lot more difficult on us. Yay! Food showed up. Oh, now we can play again.
Even peace hides steel within.
Frost Trapper. Switch to that. Alright. Ka-chink! Pachinko! Plachinko!
I hope this works.
Easy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go! I like how their helmets can actually fall off when they die. It is, how do you say, a nice, a touch. Hold on. Sphinx. Alright, we gain 4 fame, and we can get some equipment. Nice. Let's see. Perform charged bash abilities. Oh. Interesting. I'll take that. Hey, we got ourselves some health! Alright, so we do need to do that Lost in the Sand stuff, but I'm thinking we'll want to probably save that for later. Type of dealio. At least that's what I'm leaning towards. Treacherous lens. And we fell on food again. Wonderful. Lost in sand. At least it's covering up like spaces we've already done. We will return later. Come back soon! Easy. Oh no, poisonous. Well, wonderful. And another sand encounter. Look at all this sand. There's sand coming out your wazoo. Ugh. This curse is ridiculous. I completely forgot that every item we were picking up was gonna give us a curse. That really just makes life a lot more difficult. Hello, Em. Welcome back. Oh, we've been suffering. We have, once again, no food. This is like the second time we've had no food. So let us quickly go get some food. Yay, we got some food. And now we arm wrestle. Hotly toothless, eh? Gotta beat a 12.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I am the master of these bones that we call the dice. Yeah. We got ourselves 20 gold. Also, we got the greed of the berserker giving us more gold. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, nah. We can go heavy and ham. So the story, since you missed the beginning, is thieves stole something.
You lot are hardly worth our time.
We slain the beast. Ding dong, the beast is dead. Pickpocket, open lands, open lands, open lands. Pickpocket, open lands today. Yay, more food.
The longest night, and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
Oh? On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Steigl set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. The one night the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. Join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, a woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body and you fall into a deep hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. We had no blessings, so we needed a blessing apparently. Ah, the open wilds. We got ourselves a nourishing meal. More max health. Ow. Perfect. Aw, just a regular. Boo, we want the extraordinary. The treacherous wilds. Oh boy, we lost food. No, we got more sand.
An opportunity to better understand these lands, perhaps.
A better opportunity. On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that a few travelers are allowed near. Halt! Calls the soldier near as you approach the tower. None may cross the border from the Northernlands into the Empire. I give you gold. The soldiers are desperate. For only a few coins, they will invite you to climb the tower and survey the land. There you go. Treacherous wilds, dangerous wilds. Okay. Well, we continue our journey. Okay, well, I need food. Again. Max life is nice, but food is better. So let's just keep moving until we get some food showing up. Gotta go fast. Come on. Food, 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 food. We want the food. Food, 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 food. We want the food. No, it still hasn't refreshed. What's this? Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
Hardly elegant, but possibly effective.
Clearly no food for me. We'll try 1 or 2 more times, otherwise we're just gonna face the facts that this game wants me to starve. Food! Yay! Also, we're gonna lose our food now. No, we lost an equipment. No, we lost the helmet we just bought. Damn it. I just bought that. Oh well.
By sea and song, fate and fame!
Alright, how do I use my Q? Easy. They have such nice beards. I have a ward accent sometimes, and it just, you know, it kind of snakes out. More fame. Gambler's insurance. Yay, we got some food!
Fire is a symbol of
Oh,
so
no.
much purity,
Not this again.
will, creative force, and power. A moment of inattention, and it becomes pure destruction.
Are you fucking kidding me? Immediately, it was a huge failure. I wasn't gonna keep trying.
Here we begin to see the potential of cards based around fame. If you can force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
You meet Merrick at the square as he instructed. He gestures to a carpet square at the bazaar. The Reeve, he explains. Watch and listen. If the Lord got wind you were short on your taxes, there would be trouble, says the Reeve. Mind you, I do like this rug. Better you hand that over than all your stock. What do you say? I've not... And that's a rare masterpiece from the Eastern Belt, says the flustered rug merchant. As the altercation continues, you notice the Reeve's pouch hanging open. So you see it, Merrick says with a grin. You know it's really only stealing if you get caught. That's the spirit, he says. Now remember, the trick is to know when to stop, but if you're any good, you won't need to. You move behind the Reeve while pretending to admire the carpets on display. As he continues to haggle, you slide your hand into his pouch. Steal more. Steal more! Steal the rest. Fuck! As you draw your hand from the bag, the Reeve turns. How dare you! Drawing a dagger from his robe and thrusting in your direction. You clutch your wounded hand, dropping the spoils. Rip. Stumble back to Merrick, but he's nowhere to be found. I got greedy. The treacherous wilds. Not another equipment. Oh shit. Well, there goes my good blades. Yay, health potion! Up in wilds, found some coins. Boings. A coin, a boing, a boing. Dangerous wilds. Let us slay the beast. And by the beast, I mean the men of the Empire. And the Northerners.
I hope this works.
Alright, fine. Yay! We're done with Warriors X. Nice. 4 more fame. And more food. No new equipment, sadly.
I have little sense of trust for wandering merchants. True bargains are rarely found
just
with
purchase
those
it.
who are unwilling to wait around for their customers to test their wares.
Cursed Helm of Ogagu! Ah, wonderful. Another cursed relic! This was not part of our deal!
Another step into the emptiness.
Following
At least
the
one
vague
hope.
notes scrawled on your map, you journey
Come
through the
walking
desert.
through. Make time while you may. You see how the game changes, how its pieces move around.
You find safe passage through the
Sometimes
desert.
under your control, and sometimes not.
The village of Durnich is unremarkable, save for a tiny, near-forgotten shrine. Here you find another relic. Resting on a dusty altar, an old woman greets you. I see you are interested in our relic. Local legends tell of a time when a great hero will come here to claim it. Until then, it remains here under our watch. I am a hero. The woman examines you for a moment before falling to her knees in prayer. You have arrived, just as foretold, our savior. The Drax Ring. My weapon ability cannot be activated in combat. Discard this card. The next time you gain max life. Hello, max life is coming. Another cursed relic. Malaklips grumbles. I swear if before Malaklips can finish, the relic starts to vibrate and hum, then glow with an eerie, unnatural light. Points to the mage's tower. The eye is drawn to a similar glow, emanating in response from a distant tower. Do you think they're trying to tell us something? Malaklips smirks. Let's get moving. You like the word eerie, but here's the question. Do you like an eerie ire?
Now, how will you fare with the desolation you've uncovered?
I think it's this one. Yay!
Careful, your supplies are running low.
Yeah. Fuck. We become lost. No surprise there.
The endless wastes have their own way of focusing the mind. We begin to notice the more subtle nuances.
Locklips is sick. Wonderful. I need food to do boop a doo. I need food to do boop a doo, but I need food but do boop a doo. We will go until we get the food do boop a doo boop a doo. Boop, boop, boop. I see the food. Da boop, boop, boop. I will get the food. Da boop, ba doo, ba doo, ba ba doo. Blue skidoo when we get to. The cartographer listens intently as you relate what you can remember of the neighboring areas. Very good. He's thoroughly impressed. We have impressed the man.
Can you claim this token?
I will claim this token. Fuck. We must. Fuck. A sandworm? Well, there goes our axe. Why? What do I even have anymore? Wonderful. I have weak. Great. Great. I say as I just keep going anyway. Honestly, I'd call having the Twitch chat options as absolutely cheating. Because to be honest, I mean, like, look at this. I could literally just stack myself up for everything. But whatever. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need no charity. Fuck. I will never get it.
Good luck taking this token.
Oh, God. Ah!
And now you must begin to ask yourself how these threads connect. Were you simply a patsy for the Empire? Or did you hope to be something greater?
The relics lead you to a mysterious tower. You'll need to ascend it to reach the mage at its summit. Let's enter the tower, boys. Success! As you climb the tower, a voice calls down from above. Do you even know why you're here? How much did they tell you when they ordered you out into the wilds, where they sent you out here like a dog after a bone? You continue to wind your way up the tower. The relics burn brightly, searing your hands. I see you have saved some of the relics. Do you believe you are the one to harness their power? The voice asks in an amused tone. You finally reach the top of the tower. You've been sent here to do the bidding of the true enemy. These relics can be used to defeat him, but here you are looking to return them to him. I see you bring the relics, the mage says with a grin. A thief can't be trusted to deliver on a job, but one can always rely on the predictability of the Empire to send their dogs. She holds the remaining relic out mockingly. I suppose you'll be wanting this. Take it, she says calmly. But be warned, its curse will sap your strength and your will to fight, and combat is inevitable, I'm afraid. Or, she continues, you can let me keep it, but should you best me, it will be lost to you forevermore. Should we fight her under burden? Yes. Destitute. Well, we don't have a platinum gain, so the relic is heavier in your hands than you expected, and its presence clouds your thoughts. Your Imperial Masters would be most proud. Prepare to meet your fate. Oh boy. This mage went to extraordinary lengths to gather these relics.
Why does everyone even want me?
Blarg! Ah, with the relics recovered, you journey back to the Imperial City to claim your reward. Captain Estrella meets you at the city gates. I'll take you straight to the Chief Council. She'll be eager to examine what you've brought back. On the walk to the palace, you explain that you've safely recovered all the relics. This may be a rare day when the Council will smile, Estrella says. You can see her trying to catch the words as they've come out. My apologies. This is indeed another glorious day for the Empire. Chief Council looks over the relics you've returned. You have done well. We shall keep these relics safe, lest they fall into lesser and learned hands.
Every part of this tale is a part of your history, a part of the reasons that bring you here.
Deadly forest. The Lord's diadem. Belly clubs. We got the exquisite blade and a man of the world. For rescuing the mage children, we've got the madmen. We got the chieftain's axe. For helping the cartographer, we got a duel. The Briar folk. Oh, and endless adventures. Endless adventures are now unlocked. Goblins are causing mischief. Shadow beasts. Welcome to the Shadow Games. And that's another card done. Look at us go. Which means we're gonna start the Hierophant.
Even this game we play is a shadow of the great game.
And
The
from
game of life and death. Once I was its master, but now another sits upon that throne. I will teach you everything I can in this game, that you might have the strength to master the great game in time.
discover which assassin seeks to kill Father Gelfrey. Information comes at a cost. Collect gold for use in bribes. Be prepared for dice games. I'm gonna ignore the Gnomish exchange for now. Billy clubs. Bella Bella, my Billy Bella Bella club. Bella Bella. Sure. Oh, we can have 2 supplies. Yeah. This one is for shadows. And this one is for northerners. Sure.
In better times, it would have been my card here, the guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death. Now Callus sits that throne, and miscreants assume the position.
With Malacalypse's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things? You find yourself sat opposite the opulently dressed leader of the Thieves Guild, or one of the leaders. It's a shadowy organization. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I am scheduled to be assassinated. The new assassin has been determined, and so the tale begins. I believe the suspect is one of my own. With subtle nods, he indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with gray eyes. Borden, Rowena, and Grindon, my 3 personal silencers. One of them left this note, I am sure, when the red candle's flame burns out on his last evening at the Mulberry Inn. The false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out the red candle upon the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy, it seems. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely need gold. Thieves will tell you anything for gold. Who are you exactly? I am known as Father Galfrey. Though it is not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. A note was left at the inn. Borden is the eldest in my employ, a simple, nervous kind of man. I highly doubt that he would have the heart nor the finesse to assassinate me unless he has hidden his true nature all this time. I'd say you'd have to pour a few meads into him if you want him to talk. Rowena has been one of my silencers for as long as I have been in this position, and that is a very long time indeed. I asked that she infiltrate the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army and eliminate their captain. She did so, of course, as efficient as anything. I suspect that she is only truly loyal to gold, but she is quite a valuable asset to the guild. So it'd be a shame if she does intend to assassinate me, because then we would be down a truly magnificent silencer. And Grindon. I know very little Grindon. I heard him in the last town, a skilled killer. He's prone to making the most preposterous claims, many of which are untrue. I'm wary of his exaggerations, even if he isn't the assassin. And especially when he's had too much wine. Okay. That he waves you away and you retire to bed, wondering how Malacalypse talked you into this. Ha, ha, ha.
One should always
Goblins!
keep their belongings.
With
Lest little hands find idle work.
With a snap, you feel something being yanked off your person. Turn to see a few goblins running away, giggling and pointing at you. With no time to check what was stolen, you rush after the thieving devils. Some highwaymen emerge to protect the goblins. The Thieves Guild. They've yanked off my pantaloons. Not my pantaloons. there will ever be a place for small hands and quick wits. Defeat goblins quickly to avoid losing your items for good. Thieves attack more frequently while goblins are alive to protect the spoils.
You should run while you have the chance.
Oh no! Well, actually, I don't care. The goblins were already dead, so. It's like, oh no, the goblins escaped, and then I'm like, oh wait. I already killed the goblins. You take back your brigand's blades from the unconscious goblins. As soon as you do, with a splutter, the goblins in question awakes and flips away from you, giggling, and escapes into the forest. So goblins are colluding with the thieves guild. You search the bodies, fall some valuables. Alright, I need some gold. I need some gold. We found some gold. We found the gold. Ugh. Yes, I'm sure. Ah, pile of smog. Marketplace. The Iron Peak marketplaces are large enough to house many souls. As you wander through, you note many are vacant. Few people seem to choose the risk of shopping in such a public place these days, and those that do never linger for long. In a quiet corner of the market, you find a desperate man attempting to sell an unusual assortment of oddities. He picks up a statue of a three-headed creature, saying, "This is the statue of a healing spirit from the distant kingdom of Dunchia. It's exactly what you need to survive the next attack by the Prince of Poison." You ask how much gold each item costs, but he seems reluctant to name the price. "Whatever you think it's worth." Just holding the small figure makes you breathe easier and fills your limb with vigor. As you turn to ask how much gold you owe, a supernatural chill travels up your arm and freezes your heart. The first enemy to hit you in combat causes 25% damage for the remainder. Oh no. "Sorry, stranger," the soul owner says, suddenly packaging up the rest of his wheel, "but I sold these from a particularly vengeful warlock, and his magic prevents me from just throwing them away. Good luck with that one." Man kicks the table over and flees down a back alley. You lose sight of him in the gloom and decide to abandon this god-forsaken town.
Once again, we return to the inn, seeking clues to save a life.
You enter the
When we
Mulberry
look
Inn.
into memories, so many things are left unsaid and clouded. Why this life? Why this inn?
You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Galfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of the many rolls of paper strewn across the table that glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me, and 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the liar. Why would an underling want to kill you? We all covet gold. That is why we are in this business, no? Someone has paid a high price for my head, then there is little I can do. I'd imagine the assassin is more inclined towards lying. If you can root out the liar, you will uncover the assassin. Let's go out with Grindon. I've told Grindon to check out the castle by Moorhammer Lake for any movement out or in. The lady at the castle owes us a considerable debt.
You surely have a liking for strange bedfellows.
Okay.
Here you are, helping thieves challenge thieves, without a thought for their ultimate victims.
Alright. Is there a way for me to see? Doesn't look like it.
Good. Take this chance to review the clues you have learned so far.
Yes, I can. Okay, we don't care about Borden. We're going out with Grindon. Has worked for a short time, and he makes wild accusations when drunk. Okay. Thieves Guilds, eh? Even the good ones are turning to the guild. Lord's diadem. Can't afford it. Anything to sell? Nah. Alright.
I understand your beginnings were humble.
Alright.
Even so, I'd hoped for better.
Do we go for broke? Or do we go for all? Well, do we go for broke, or do we, like, take what we have? Do we go 100%? Go for broke. Let's go, boys. I think it's that one. No, we lost all the money. Damn it. Suckless. Oh, we're also out of food.
I have little love for them. Less still for the criminal guilds that fill the cities these days. Bankers, thieves, assassins, merchants, kings. Each tries to use their power to control those around them.
With a shout, Grindon signals your arrival at the castle by Moorhammer Lake. You find some long grass and settle down for the day. Despite being a stakeout, Grindon happily talks quite loudly. You know, my sources tell me the lady inside is wanted for high treason. He suddenly pulls out a bit of charcoal and paper. Would you like my autograph? Sure. You allow him to scribble his name on a roll of paper. He tucks it lovingly into your hand. He trusts us. Time passes, but nobody leaves or enters the modest castle. I say, who are you anyway? I'm a new recruit. Oh, really? I heard we didn't need any more recruits, that we're struggling to feed the mouths we already have. Grindon squints at you suspiciously, stroking his hat. Tell me, what did you do to get recruited? Stole the stars from the sky and I put them in his eyes. He blushes. Heh. We spent the night watching the dogs sleep. Oh, we have a chance to talk to him. Let's ask about his past. I was specifically asked to join the guild many moons ago after I slew a manticore using only a dagger. With no shoes on. Who needs family when I have so many devoted followers? What's your favorite food? Great question, it would be berry pudding, without a doubt. What do you think of Galfrey? Doddering old fool. I'm surprised he hasn't already been replaced by a younger, more dashing guild member. He's gone soft in his old age. The other day, he let one of the rabble go free after they mucked up a job. No thumbs chopped off, nothing. Okay. We need the nom 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 noms. Oh. Bow, bow. Bow, down, down, bow, down, down. Down, bam, bam, down, bam, down, bam, bam, bam.
Use the Empire to provide the fodder for your own challenges. I understand.
You visit your contact in the Imperial Armory. You must be planning for trouble if you come to me for help. Tell me, who are you hunting? I'll see what I can find in the contraband items. Northerners. They're a problem to be sure, but they're hardly the biggest issue in these parts. I could get in a lot of trouble. I found out I took the vault. I have it sent to you when I can. looks dubious for a moment before accepting the gold. If anyone asks, you are never here. I hope we fight some northerners. Dang it.
A game of chance or two, perhaps.
Beside a busy Empire road, you spy a ramshackle stall whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on ramshackle stools, rolling some ramshackle dice. You approach the ramshackle stall, and behind the table is a ramshackle little girl practicing on a ramshackle, poorly tuned ramshackle violin. Beside her waits a squat lady clad in a ramshackle flower apron. Welcome, have a ramshackle seat. Try the ramshackle hot spice cakes. I baked them this ramshackle morning. The grizzled, toothless gentleman beside you chuckles. Don't trust her, she'll distract you with that beautiful face. Hey? Let's play some dice. It's 5 gold. Remember, pop it, it's double or nothing. If your third roll is the highest, you'll win enough to buy your sweetheart something from the market.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Shit. I love how I rolled very high the first time.
I'm somewhat
Sucks.
surprised you lost that
This
one.
is your last roll. Yeet. Oh my god. Go for broke. Yeet. Fuck. Sorry dear, the dice are not in your favor today. You pull up a sword between two gamblers, smiling as you sit down, pretending to be interested in their card game. You attempt to pick their pockets! Oh god. Oh, I can't believe we hit that.
That will
Holy
set you in
shit.
good stead from here.
We pull a purse with gold. Only 10? There we go. Hell yeah. Let's play some dice. 16 gold, yo. Small money, baby. Hell yeah. Slightly bigger money. That was too big. You have to roll at least a 13. Ugh. Shit. You need to roll an 8 or a higher. Come on. Yeah. Yeah! Haha! You've won 32 gold. We're gonna leave. Oh, we got some roasted chestnuts. He scratches some numbers on blah blah. I hope the job with Grindon was fruitful today. You're not dead with a knife in your back, so I presume yes. Alright, let's go with Rowena. Has been tasked with kidnapping the child of Lady Fielding as the journey to the capital. Oh, we're starving again.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
Shit. Come on, we need 4, 5, or 6. And we got the exact same number. Wonderful. Well,
You can always
we're gonna
try
have to
again,
do like 4 of
if you
these
survive,
again.
Of course.
You and Rowena need not travel far before finding a gilded carriage trundling along an Empire road. Carriage is protected by a contingent of guards. Sure.
I see and saw Spain!
My face! Ow, my face! I'm really good at this today. Oh my gee, ding dongs. She's impressed. You open the carriage door to see a woman dressed in silks and gems clutching her son. Please, take this gold, he's just a child. Without a second thought, Rowan pockets the heavy pouch of coins from the weeping mother and closes the door on them. Thief says to you coldly. We swear ourselves to secrecy. Trust us a little more. There's nothing else. I have business elsewhere. What about your past? Joined the guild after I murdered the captain of the 3rd Legion. What about your family? I have family in the capital. I do not talk to them. What's your favorite food? Roasted apple. What do you think of Father Galfrey? He sits in his finery counting coins. I expect he will do so until the day he dies. I wouldn't trust him so much. He is in a guild of thieves just like us, after all. Alright. How do I even know who's lying and who's not? No. We're exploring. Goblins! Gosh diggity dang goblins. Silences. Cut your throat or cut your purse. It makes no mind to them.
I hope this works!
Getting a bit low there on my health, aren't I? So how did I lose 19 gold, though? Oh, well. I'm gonna take the Lord's Diadem.
You know my thoughts on priests and their ilk.
General store. What do you got for me? Defeat thieves, eh? Yeah, I'll purchase these.
No better way to enforce justice than force. All law follows from might. They are your decisions to make. I will not tell you what to do. You must learn from your mistakes as well as your successes. Go ahead. Buy what pleases
He's
you.
merely sitting and staring silently at his paper. Tomorrow evening I may die. It asks, why does he trust me? Father Galfrey looks at you sadly. Even if you were to steal the ring from my hand, you could never truly be a part of this guild. No, you don't have the heart for it. I cannot. I'd have to lie on the guild's records. Jowls quiver in shock at the suggestion. He's gonna job with Borden. Borden is going to pick up some lamps from shipwreck port that have been, let's say, repossessed. All right.
This will not be the last time you tread foot in
Not the
places of
deadly
despair.
forest.
If indeed you do so.
The forest of Mortifernum are legendarily dangerous. For every tale of its hidden treasures, there are 5 stories of adventurers who have never returned. Shadowy beasts descend from the trees and tear at your flesh. Not my flesh! I will brave the fire myself. Continue. 1. Now let's redraw.
You might want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
Hush. Alright, this is gonna go a little bit faster. Alright, there's one more person. My husband! Dang it. Oh, he died. Oh no, he did not yet.
Here we see yet another wheel. Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Huh? Yeah! He's not my husband!
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Slumped in the corner of a room, you find the woman's husband. You put his arm around your shoulder and quickly make your way out of the inferno. As you emerge, the woman and her children rush to the man's side and embrace him. Thank you, adventurer!
Nicely done.
While our possessions have been destroyed, we will never be able to repay you. You know that we will speak of your deeds here for as long as we shall live. Travel to shipwreck port by wagon. What do you think of the boss? I'd be proud to work under such a great man. He smiles when he hears your answer. He trusts me a little more. At the port, you are approached by a pirate bearing a load of stolen lamps. Borden goes to give him a sack of gold, presumably payment. Then usually pale pirate shakes his head. No, I want blood. Theirs. Borden looks at you expectantly as if you shouldn't protest. Alright. Borden trusts me a little more. You retrieve the crates of stolen lamps and pile them onto the wagon before setting off. When you arrive at the drop-off point, Borden is seized with sudden emotion. I'm sorry I asked you to give blood. I'm a terrible person, aren't I? Uh-oh. Borden trusts you a little more. I should go. Let's ask about his past. I was a farmer before this. I have a beautiful wife. It's difficult to see her as I travel on jobs so often. What's your favorite food? Oh, blackberry tart or maybe apple tart. What do you think of Father Galfrey? The boss always makes sure we get our cut. You can't ask for any better, really, in a guild of scoundrels like us. Freaking goblins! We could potentially die right here. Potentially we can die, die. Hey, we got our billy clubs though. That's right. Twin clubs have been sent to Imperial tasks. There's the damn goblin. Oh, absolutely. Like, this game has absolutely just exploded what you could do.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell.
Time will tell.
How appropriate. Thus we see the contempt the Empire holds your kind in.
A careless comment in an Imperial tavern gains you some unwanted attention. A soldier pushes through the throng. Though merely a corporal, you sense his eagerness to prove himself. The Empire has no place for honorless swords, he says loudly, sizing you up with contempt. Coin slaves like you are little more than undisciplined thugs. Nobody cares for your outrageous claims for heroism. I know, this mercenary trader at the back of the tavern pipes up. They say she defeated the magical shaman of a northerner tribe. Irrelevant, the soldier says, turning back to you. Think you know how to handle things, do ya? He continues gesturing at your old weapon. I am Cassius, the finest swordsman in my company. Or would you like to prove your mettle against a real warrior, or are goblins in that corrupted the limits of your talents? Alright, tough guy. What do you got for me? My favorite would have to be just how they expanded just the combat, and now it's not like, oh, it's a dust. Oh, it's a reptile. Like, there's like several different types. Cassius, very drunk. Enough! Your opponent steps back, hands raised. I don't have time for this nonsense. Lol.
They say madness can be a blessing. Not I, however. I would never be so thoughtless.
I feel like they definitely also expanded it too. Like, everything's got a story. Like, everything's interconnected versus, defeat the queen, defeat the king, defeat the jack. The journey comes with some confusion regarding logistics and food. What do children even eat? Malaklips had cried. In the end, you managed to bring the children safely to the madmen near Forstford. Their home is in an anonymous building with high gates, barred windows, and faint screaming coming from within. It passes as an asylum, disquieting well. Right, we'll just drop these little munchkins off and be on our way to get that cured. Malaklips leads a ragtag bunch to the main door before turning to you. Please perform the secret knock. 10 quick bursts. Wrong! And he merely pushes open the unlocked doors. You're met by 2 tall men, identical twins dressed in patterned nightgowns. Era of the Veil told us you'd be coming, one of the twins says. I'm Barry. This is Mary. They call us the Madmen, but it's only a name. They shove you inside and hurry the children indoors. We're good sorts, aren't we, Barry? His twin nods as he brushes the children's hair and hands them nightgowns. Yes, indeed. Sometimes I forget we're merely acting and I do mad things like setting that farm on fire. Keeps the rabble off our trail, though, don't it? Mary nods as he brings out a plate of warm, spiced breads. As the children warily settle down to eat spiced bread and butter, Mary asks a favor. We will need your help clearing out this place. Hadn't been an orphanage for long, has it? Not fit for children. The monster's in the burning room, Mary. Let's go kill the monster. Barry leads you to the cellar door. It's in here. I've had to resort to going down to town to buy our pickled vegetables. They scream like banshees when I ask them what blood they've pickled them in, though. Barry closes the door behind you. You follow the steps deep beneath a fortress until you find yourself in an underground cave. You hear a guttural moan. I figured you would enjoy the tarot cards. I wonder if there's a third one. My throat, though. Every hero must have a heroic sword by their sides. This, however, is utterly ordinary. Easy. Peasy. Let us get that squeezy. You poke at the dead thing to see if it holds any treasure, but find nothing valuable. Malaklips rubs his shoulder nervously as he gazes into the creature's cold, dead eyes. With that dealt with, you return to the kitchen. Mary boils sheets in a massive steel vat while his brother prepares radishes for the stew. Their tummies full of warm bread. The children find comfortable spots around the kitchen to nap. Well, time to go to the burning room. As he approaches the stairs, a man in rags rushes past and barrels into an adjacent room. He peers at you with mad eyes. That'd be Frida. He kept trying to climb Forstfield's clock tower, so they sent him here. He's armless. He slams the door closed, opens it, and closes it again. The room is literally on fire. Everything has been reduced to ash inside. Somehow magic is keeping the fire contained within. Malaklips, what to do? And the maid shrugs. Perhaps that's the answer? He points to a chubby, lizard-like creature the size of a small dog. It watches you cautiously from the corner of the room. A fire salamander, a hatchling at that. I'd have thought them long extinct. The room is literally on fire. Let's placate the flame creature. Oh, God. I think it's this. Little lizard panics, its cheeks bulge and it glances about furtively. Suddenly it belches fire over you and your companion, singeing your hair and eyebrows. No! Alright, let's try to placate the flame creature again. He stares at my offer but refuses to budge. Let's try again. Ha! Huge success! I'm sure eventually we'll get it, you know. We can't fail that many times in a row, can we? You coo and offer cake to the fat little lizard. Intrigued, it waddles over to the doorframe, licking its lips. You notice the flames recede as it approaches. The fires have been extinguished, but the room continues to smoke and smolder. Let's walk in. With the salamander calm, the flames recede and the room becomes cool enough to enter. The chubby creature clambers up your leg, snuggles into your arm, gibbering softly to itself. Little beast gags and convulses in your arms until, with a tiny squawk, coughs up an item that drops painfully on your toe.
I have little trust in artifacts that breathe, myself.
On the advice of Malocalypse, those ones are prone to spontaneous combustion. You release the little creature outside. It gives your palm a warm little lick before it patters away to the cliffs nearby.
One step closer to a cure, perhaps. If it is as they say, my interest is piqued.
With the problems resolved, the madman insists you stay for dinner. Seated on the opposite end of a comically long dining table, you shout conversation at each other. Malocalypse talks quickly and jovially to the shouting. Yes, Malocalypse stole some scrolls from the orphanage once. The bard chokes into his bowl. Madman seemed nonchalant about the transgression. You were just a boy, but it doesn't make it right. We'd like those scrolls back sometime. What's your opinion of the Empire? General calamity, isn't it, Barry? Barry shouts as he hands out chunks of bread. I wouldn't think they were so bad if only they didn't try and kill all of us magic folk. Not to mention what they did to those poor lizard men. I remember when my silk trader was a lizard man. Now they're all dead, except for the bloke hiding in the city. Weren't the lizard men wiped out centuries ago? Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it? Let's compliment the stew. Huh, what? She says there's too much carrot in the stew. Malocalypse joins in. The madmen look at each other confused. No, we can't marry you. Yes, I will marry you, Malocalypse replies. He reaches for his loot. It's real armskrick wood. Thank you for noticing. As he finishes stew, Malocalypse brings out his loot. After the second song, the madman politely suggests that it's time for you two to leave. The children giggle at the bard's silent indignation. As the door closes, your companion collapses on his hands and knees, blood oozing from his mouth. He pulls himself warily to his feet and groans, "This cure can't come soon enough, coin slave!" Alright. Alright, let's cook some food for some health. Look, it's the hand of a dead man, sailor. Look at the hand of the dead man, sailor. Alright. What did Grindon say? He joined the guild many moons ago. Okay, what's Galfrey say? Borden worked for him for a long time. Borden will spill more truth when drunk. Rowena had worked for him for a long time. Rowena was in the 3rd Legion of the Army. I will always tell the truth for money. Worked for him for a short time. His wild accusations were drunk. He has a beautiful wife. See, I wonder... So we're not going to get both of these because we're missing clues.
A rotten priest and a rotten thief. Expend the effort to save him and watch thousands wail as they lose their hard-earned wealth.
You find Father Galfrey at his usual place next to the fire. As you seat yourself opposite him, you notice he looks distinctly calm despite the foretelling of his death tonight. You watch Borden, Rowena, and Grindon roaming about the tavern. Find and eliminate the assassin before they eliminate me. However, I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you accuse one of my silences wrongly. God, we need money is the problem. Drink with Borden. I'll have a mulberry wine then if you're offering. I missed. Fuck.
Poorly done. You must harness.
I fear that you're trying to
your
get me
will
drunk to
and
gain
find
insight
a
into something.
quiet
I'll be honest.
stillness
I know very, very
inside
little
you.
about what's going on here. Bum, ba, da, dum, ba, da, dum, 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 dum. There we go.
Nicely timed.
Ah, I'm sure Grey Eyes mentioned something about a red candle the other night. As I heard about the assassination threat from my very own channels, I'm very well respected in this guild, you know. We're gonna drink with him! Easily. Borden murdered his wife, you know, sold her to the desert nomads. Problem is, we don't have any money. Do not drink, it dulls the senses. I'll stay on guard. They will merely kill me another day. No, this must end tonight. I'm gonna accuse Borden. Draw your weapon, point at his eyes, go wild. No, you have the wrong man. With horrific, dramatic timing, you see the real assassin, Grindin. Well, we failed.
There is still a chance of completion, but no chance of perfection now.
Well, we're gonna have to do it again, but it's Grindin. I should have known that.
Right one, wrong one. I've been used to fighting this dog since we met him. Thank you.
Red candle's flame burns out on his last knee. The false priest will die. Well, that sucks. We're gonna have to do it again. That's okay.
More cards, more choices, more tokens to unlock.
Borrow Burrow, Fallen Treasure, Soothsayer, Trading House, Dark Allies, Mask of Holy Fortunes. Very nice. Bitter Winter. The Cure. Now we gotta make the
Here the
encounter
hermit
go.
hides, and with him the secrets that underpin your history. We will explore them together.
Alright.
If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder. I do not know what the usurper Callus has done with the game. He will have made changes, that is certain. How these changes will impact, I know not. I have tried to anticipate him here as I train you. I have built as many different scenarios as I can muster. You must be ready when we arrive.
Alright.
Now we see how this tale ends.
Malacalypse's condition worsens on your journey back to the underneath. He must stop often for a rest. His usual chatty lute playing is replaced with a somber silence. Finally, you arrive at a familiar stone entrance by the lake, but the doorway is wide open and the bespectacled ogre is lying in a pool of his own blue blood. Get away! It's the Seven of Skulls! Returned! Raised from endless sleep to fight once more. Skeletons are weak, but some are armed with an assortment of equipment, making preparations for combat challenging.
The things I do defend my
Well done, a robed woman draped in bone charms rounds the corner. Necromancer! You must be Malacalypse, and you, his mercenary companion. I was warned about you. She bows mockingly. Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in this sinkhole? Who are you? By many accounts, I am nobody, merely a killer for hire. Who sent you? Why, the Emperor. Empire, of course. The necromancer steps closer, fiddling with her bone amulets. I really think you could waltz. You really think you could waltz into an Empire fort and steal those precious mage children away without them noticing? There's an enticingly high price on your heads, and a high price on mage heads in general. Once I've taken yours, I'll descend into the underneath and collect every last one. Why are you killing those in the underneath? Can you not feel the winds of change coming? Malacalypse of the Veil, the seers whisper of it. I've no intention of being on the wrong side of history, do you? Malacalypse grimaces. You are on the wrong side of history, sister. The necromancer smiles. History is penned by the victors, hedge mage. Now, she readies herself. The Emperor did not give me lizardmen bone dust to waste my time up here while I could be down there spilling mage blood. The necromancer raises her arms and the undead crawl out of the earth to surround you. Oh boy. That's not a witch hat, that's a spy versus spy hat. From the Mad Comics, Spy versus Spy. The necromancer revels in this land, tipping ever more into chaos.
How did you not get the message? We're not to be messed with.
Oh god. Oh god, sticky keys! I was hitting shift too many times. Fair. Suddenly, Malocalypse doubles over in pain, clutching his arm. Ira, the cure! You carry Malocalypse through the stone entrance into the underneath. He coughs blood onto his collar. A few steps in the tunnel, you meet Ira. She takes one glance at Malocalypse's face and immediately understands. Malocalypse is pale as a sheet, and his eyes are bloodshot. Ira, please, the potion. Oh, Mal, I have lied to you. Malocalypse stares in horror, blood leaking from his mouth. What are you saying? He raises a hand and cups his face with the tenderness of a lover. The only cure is removal. The whole limb is infected. Mal, it has to go. Malocalypse begins to sweat through his surcoat. He tears at the binding of his sleeve to reveal the affliction spreading up his arm. Glowing green pustules encrust his hand and wrist. The extent of his affliction now gruesomely apparent. He gives a strangled sigh and promptly passes out. Ira unsheaths a curved silver dagger from her belt and hands it to you. We don't have much time. I must fetch a blood-binding potion or he will simply bleed to death. Do not falter! If the corruption spreads up to his neck, then he is lost. Then Ira hurries down into the underneath. You must remove the infected limb for him. The corruption is creeping quickly past his elbow.
Breathe. You have done well.
Yeah, breathe is right. The surgical dagger is impossibly sharp. It cuts cleanly through Malocalypse's arm, through tendon, muscle, and bone. Still, your friend does not move. You feel sick to your stomach as you desperately try to staunch the bleeding. At last, Ira arrives, potion in hand. Some days later, Malocalypse comes to. He stares at the emptying healing vials and jars of curative salves that surround his sick bed and rasps for a flagon of wine. When he is well enough, through sorceries and blood magics you don't quite understand, Malocalypse is gifted with a new arm. It glows bright green and is smooth and transparent like glass. Malocalypse flexes his new limb with a sad look on his face. Thank the gods the Empire isn't hunting mages right now, or this would be quite the beacon indeed. After a few more days, fully supplied with wine and the disgusting caveberry cakes ubiquitous in the underneath, you both trudge up to the tunnel to the surface. Let's ask about his arm. Malocalypse flexes his new glowing limb. It feels stiff and tingles painfully. Ask about the corruption. He grimaces. I made a terrible mistake. It was a plan concocted by a few desperate ones to stop the Empire from culling all of us, but backfired horribly. Those who didn't die were infected, and he stops himself from telling you something and passes you on the back and said, when you're older, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Ask about the Empire. If it is true that the Emperor himself is consorting with mages to cull mages, then it is a rather flawed and terrifying plan. May all be codswallop, though. Necromancers are known to harbor big heads, unlike the smaller, more humble heads of regular mages like me. What are you gonna do now? I could have died. It's a funny thing to think about. Malocalypse runs his new hand across the surface of a powerful spellbook, a parting gift from Ira. I suppose, since it will be difficult to hide this beacon attached to my body, I'll have to abandon the bard disguise. A thought suddenly crosses his mind. Except in taverns, have you ever seen a mage successfully woo a pretty bard maiden? I haven't.
To end this tale with illusions ended and pretense lost.
So, as you can tell, we're redoing this.
At least in potential.
Because we finished it, but we didn't finish it in the best way, so we only half finished it. We could continue if we wanted, but nah. Alright, to the marketplace. Let's buy a map. This map reveals all little about the countryside surrounding the town of Iron Peak. Not that I cared about. Oh, goblins. Wonderful. It's time to ask how much good you owe. A supernatural chill travels up your arm. Wonderful. Sorry, stranger, but I stole these from a vengeful warlock. Great.
A reward well earned.
Double cursed. Freaking goblins. Well, at least they're not silencers this time. And yes, I know I am a literal bamf. That is just a fact of life.
Lycian son, fate and fane!
Oh, right, I need to focus on these assholes. There you are. I almost killed them all before time ran out. Give me my billy clubs. No. Fine. Cool, I can see 3 encounters. It's as if I'd already finished the entire map. Yay. Alright. I need gold. Again. And food, I guess. I need food and gold. Mostly gold. So I'm gonna have to bribe my way into getting my answers. So if you want your witch's hat back, look for spy versus spy as a hat option. BT by E. Alright, we're gonna continue forward. Okay. Why would an underling want to kill you? Let's go with Borden.
I'm never one for a wager, unless a life is at stake. Press on if you must.
I missed. Hehehehe. They thought I was trying to slip into their pants. Ah, the deadly forest again. Let's make camp on the fringes of the forest. I had to beat a 16. Daddy needs a pair of pants! Daddy's probably not gonna get any pants. Didn't think so. Ah. Proud to be working under a great man. I want blood. Ah, it's okay, big guy. What do you think about Father Guilfrey? He's a beautiful wife. Alright, goodbye, good sir. Alright, What does this do? Oh, avoid failure. Ooh, Mask of Holy Fortunes is like amazing. But we're already working on a mask. Oh. I'm gonna buy the billy clubs. Yeah.
Matched blades built to enforce justice.
I'm gonna sell the brigand's blades in exchange, though. Now I have to make up some of that money. Ah. I love how we keep getting the yo-ho-ho hat. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's hat for me. Alright, to the inn we go. Yes. Talk about the goblin problem. Goblins from our guild? Scratches his chin and annoys their loyalty to the guild is tenuous at best. Here, take this.
So much folly begins and ends with crime.
This item will always be stolen. Cool. A funny bunch of goblins. Who will I follow tomorrow? Rowena. Tasked to kidnapping a child. Another general store. What equipment do you got, good sir? Ugh. I mean, I do take a lot of damage, but I need to be able to bribe 20, 40, 60, 90. Yeah. Honestly, being able to just constantly, like, work on those stuff is just... It pays dividends. Arm wrestling, cool. This is gonna be easy. It's a halfling. Yoink! We're losing to a halfling. Are you fucking kidding me? If we lose to a halfling, I'm breaking someone's face. Thank you. Got some fame and some gold! And now that we've got our berserker garment, we actually make more money every time we make money. Freaking spoiled kids. While kerosene through and through, we will fight a soldier. Huh. While carousing at an imperial tavern, you suggest that the emperor's forehead is overly wide. The laughter is cut short by the sound of a tankard breaking on the floor. A familiar soldier approaches. He clutches his shiny new captain's helmet in one hand, knuckles white with outrage. The Empire has no place for honorless self-swords, he says loudly, sizing you up with contempt. Coin slaves like you are little more than undisciplined thugs. Nobody cares for your outrageous claims of heroism. Alright, Cassius. I'll beat your butthole. Cassius will be beat. I'll beat his butt up now. Captains wear armor that dull the standard attack. You must bash it. Oh shit, I didn't realize it was... My face! Enough! Hehehehe. Belly club we will use to beat all the enemies. La da 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 da.
I hope this works.
Hey, we actually finished that encounter before the goblins counter. Ah.
Nothing like carrying an aura of purity unearned to give the game away.
Chance cards versus precision, like. Alright. Now we must defeat all the enemies. Oh, right. I don't have... Well, I'm gonna use the neglected sword. Why? Because swords are better against Imperial item... Imperial enemies.
By sea and sun, fate and fame.
Oh. She trusts us more. Please, take the gold. I swear myself to secrecy. What do you think of Dr. Galfrey? I don't trust him. What's your past? Goodbye. Nice, max life. Food and gold and golden food. We want food and gold food. There's some food. But we only get half of it. Thanks to our curse! Curse the curse! Now you've got a choice, max life or witchy hat. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't go for witchy hat. Tomorrow evening I may die. Why do you trust me? You don't have the heart for it. Alright, now we're gonna go see Grindin. Cool. With a shout, Grindin signals your arrival. I would love your I'm a new recruit. I stole the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes. What do you think of him? He's a doddering old fool. Cool. We gained fame! Goblins! What sucks is we don't have the fucking billy clubs on. I forgot to put them back on. I'm sad. Man. Oh well.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this. I hope this works.
Oh. Oh, we gained some money, so I'll take it. Yay, more max life! More food! Alright, let's put those billy clubs back on, please. I do need 90 gold soon. Do you want any of those hats at all? I'll give you a chance to choose before we keep going. $72. Last 20. 90 should be all we need.
This particular card is below you, even as it represents a quick means to easy profit.
I mean, we have to steal it all at some point, so might as well always go for it. Oh no, it's... Oh no, which one is it? You chose the worst one! It's okay. I don't care. No, it's okay.
Here you will always find fair exchange. Do not overlook the many possible uses this may have. Many will not be so fair in your travels. Friends in high places will take you far these days.
I don't know how to get the pieces. Oh well, it
As
doesn't really
things so
matter.
often do, suspicion turns to violence and violence to death. I had hoped you would bring something more to our table
All
than
right.
Callus once did.
Let's go to Borden. Bribe him with gold. Oh my god. Why are you asking these questions? So each time we try to do this and fail or win, we are quite literally like losing out. Like, we're on an actual time limit is the problem. I don't really have much I guess I'd never trust Rowena. Alright, let's drink with them.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Gray eyes. Let's bribe them for 20, 13. Yeah! The gray eye fellow only began working several days ago. I'm not sure what his story is. Of all of us, I would respect him the most. Alright, do something else. Let's go to Rowena. She won't drink, so let's bribe her. Look at all this good luck. They wear a hidden wrist dagger.
Victory. You are learning.
You're looking for the one with the gray eyes. I do not drink. Do something else.
That will
Huge
set you in good
success.
stead from here.
Borden murdered his wife, you know. Barely hit 11. I saw Borden looking suspicious. I should have just enough time to bribe him one last time and then be done. I hope. Come to think of it, the soothsayer here told me not to trust the color red. Rowena has red eyes.
Hurry now. The moment is almost here. Make your decision.
Huh. You draw your weapon and point it carefully at him. To hell with you! Hell yeah, we got all 19 clues, and we got the correct assess. We caught the right ass in. I love how he's always like,
Right one, wrong one. I've been itching to find these songs since we met them. Thank you! By sea and sun, fate and fame!
There we go. As the violence subsides, you realize that Father Galfrey is standing next to you, eyeing Grinden's body glibly. Such a shame, he looks up to you. Now, to balance accounts, you took every precaution. I owe you a great debt. Let me show you how to pick a fool with a heavy purse from a crowd, and then you, my friend. He takes a ring from his hand and places it on you. Will never be wanting of gold.
Well, well. Your skills continue to improve.
For saving Father
We'll make
Galfrey
a master of you yet.
and finding all the clues. Dealing with thieves. And Berta's betting house. So you only get this if you find all of the clues, which is hard, obviously. Saving Malaclypse, we unlock the Underneath and the Magician. That's right, our friend here is a bit more powerful because we completed his stuff. We got a crossbow. And for making good use of the trading house, we got a scouting party. I love the music, like, when you win. Alright, time to do the Lover's Con.
My mind has been honed by years of constant meditation and focus.
Boy,
I am
yes.
perfected as a shape for the world to flow through. This is why I was worthy of the game, and it is why Callus is not. He never will be, for he lacks the discipline.
For he lacks the discipline. Keep Oswin safe from his murderous lover. Oswin's lover will send an army of skeletons to bring him back. If he's with you, Oswin will eat one food for every step if he is injured. Dominate a fight with artifacts. Oh god. I'll grab you.
In the darkness of my temple, I labored upon this game, devoted to its mysteries, plundering its secrets, crafting it anew for every foe who faced me. If I have ever loved, it is the love of service to a greater ideal.
And that is how we fell in love. In retrospect, the potatoes had nothing to do with it. I merely wished to speak of their starchy beauty. 3 moons ago, you came into the company of Oswin, the potato farmer. He grabbed your arm and explained that his beloved wanted to send him to the final death so that they could be together in eternity. His desperate eyes and the promise of his family's magical sword convinced you to accompany him. Now you walk the road to his village, where he claims that he will be safe from his dearest sweet potato. The farmer gnaws at a raw potato. Coin slave, could we visit my kin on the way to Nightshade Copse? Rumor has it he's made some kind of exploding ball. He scribbles a note on your map. Exploding doodads. I recognize that face. The farmer crunches thoughtfully on a potato. Is this necessary? No, but he tends to get quite crappy if I don't visit him while in the area. What will happen to his farm? Oh, my farm isn't here. It's in Nightshade Copse, where we're headed. I'm merely visiting the city for the region's biannual root vegetable festival. Alright. I wonder just how easy it will be to keep Oswin alive. Oh boy.
Goblins, they get in everywhere.
You arrive at an overturned cart propped up by a large log. Well, here we are. Oswin knocks on the top of the cart. Uncle, it's Oswin. A goblin, poorly disguised as a human, scurries out from behind the cart. You note no surprise on neither Oswin nor the goblin's face. Oswin, my boy, have you come to see my exploding doodads? And before anybody can agree or protest, the goblin pulls a lit bomb from his robe and flings it into the forest. The bomb explodes spectacularly against a boulder. You there! Watch out for monsters! This rock forest is simply rife with them! He taps his staff upon the ground and undead begin to crawl from the swirling portal. The goblin gives you a genial smile as he places a bomb in your hands. He pats Oswin on the arm and then jumps into the portal with a little whoop! Infinite uses. Versus a crossbow, which is... Hey, cool. Portal closes, leaving you surrounded by the walking dead, holding a bomb and with a potato farmer at my side. Potatoes! I'll take that. Oswin Uncle appears behind you without a sound, taking the curiously enchanted bomb from your hand and replacing it with a near-identical one.
The flim-flam of holy men. Do with it as you will.
He took the infinite one and gave us a 3-use one. Then gives you both a forcible pinch on the cheek and disappears under the overturned cart. Oswin seems wholly unperturbed by the happenings. You continue on with your journey.
Not the most reliable of companions, it would have to be said.
You wake one night to the sound of Oswin's muffled screams. The undead surround the potato farmer. They appear to be attempting a kidnapping, but are doing a shambolic job of it. One skeleton is shoving a cloth in Oswin's mouth, while another swings a sword wildly. Damn it, Oswin! In the hubbub, somebody loops a bag over your head, trying it tight. You struggle for a while before passing out. When you come to, Oswin and his skeletal kidnappers are gone. Oswin's time is limited.
Things run poorly in the fields when things run poorly on the throne. These shortages all fall upon the head of the Emperor.
Across a snow-covered field, you see a lonely homestead. As you approach, you are greeted by the occupants, a farmer and his family. I'll give him 2 food. Thank you, adventurer. It's never enough.
Terrible things stand between you and your quest.
You find Oswin face down in the forest, a half-eaten tuber by his side. Tuber. He's unconscious, barely breathing, his lips tinged blue. Pour water on him. Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of pants. Damn it. As water splashes the potato farmer, he whimpers, "No, take me instead." Taste the strange vegetable. Tastes very much like poison. I taste the poison. Hi, it tastes like poison. Ha! Who would have thought the poison tastes like poison? God dang piece of flim-flam shiggity-sham. Oswin's gonna die. Oswin! No! God damn it, dude. Why is my luck, like, butt atrocious? Also, I didn't click what I wanted to! I don't have any luck. I just gonna smash my face on a wall. Pa, 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 pa. With a horrible gasp, Oswin snaps upright as the water hits his face. It's a little hot in here, sorry. Barely acknowledging you, Oswin begins to frantically search the area. With a cry of relief, he leaps behind a tree. You help the weary farmer to his feet. You keep a close eye on the potato farmer. Surely you think he won't get kidnapped again. Surely he won't get kidnapped again. I'm gonna need food and a lot of it. Stay it. Thanks, game. Giving me quite literally nothing. There we go.
It is not too late to plan better.
Freaking Oswin ate all of the food already. Well, with money we can buy food, but...
Stop and see what Oswin has to say, perhaps.
Oh my god. I would love that. Oswin's close. It's like you almost need to like have this Twitch stuff going just to win. This game is very much stacked to require like assistance. Like beating this would be close to impossible otherwise, you know? Because it's not like the other games. Ugh, freaking Oswin, yo. I mean, giving me -5 food wasn't gonna do a thing. Alright, let's see if I can't buy that ring now.
Is truth really so glowing, do you think? You have much to learn.
Alright, next time we get food, we're just gonna keep moving on, even though it'll be, like, doubly eaten. Freaking Oswin. Jesus Christ. Greetings, fellow traveler. Chief of fellow clad in a brilliant yellow surcoat passes you on the road one day. He bends at the gate at the artifact on your boat. Lovely, just lovely. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. Well, I've already seen everything here, so... didn't help me very much. May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. Thanks, good sir.
Food is ever the driving force.
You arrive at a village
behind
during their market
success.
fair. Vegetables spill from baskets in the air has a cozy smell of fresh baked bread and butter. Osmond immediately rounders off. Let's play the strength game. On a counter sits a small boy fussing over a puppy. He holds up a heavy wood mallet. 10 gold for a play. If you win, you can draw from the prize hat. Alright, let's play the strength game. I almost got it. I almost got it. You get to draw one thing from the pile. One free pat of lemon. You pat the puppy's little head. We patted the lemon! Dang it.
Nicely timed.
Give me a huge success. Dang it! I mean, we petted the dog several times, so... Dang it! I always do it so early, I'm just like, click. Come on. I should have picked all the failures out by now. Can I really be this bad? Ah!
Breathe. You have done well.
The puppy yips excitedly. Wow, I never seen anyone do that. You get to draw twice from the prizes. I bet I would get 2 failures too. Hey, huge success. Stuff I took from the barracks.
To use this, you will need fame. Whose sacrifice? That is the question.
Oh my god. I would lose all of my money just to get that at the very end. Man. Spot Osmond trading a fistful of gold for a meager sack of vegetables. Stall owners are very clearly bandits. They chuckle and count the coins, not believing their luck. Osmond tries to jam a potato in a sack already full to bursting. He looks up and gives you a little wave. You worry about the road ahead.
Friends will get you in trouble. There is a reason I prefer to travel alone. Yet here we are, making this journey together.
You awaken one morning to find Osmond completely kidnapped. Again.
Love was always difficult. This seems more trouble than you might expect, however.
You find Osmond surrounded by bandits, swinging his pitchfork wildly and threatening to use their tailbones to till the farm. Let's go, Mr. Potato Farmer. Let us go. I know I just used all of my crossbow, but it's because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use the bombs. Search the bodies for anything of use. While ineffective in combat, it is quite valuable.
A perfect showpiece, barely usable in combat. You have proven yourself worthy.
You run into Osmond's goblin uncle. He beckons you over to a tree stump. As you approach, he places two items side by side on the stump. One will make your enemies your friend. The other is poison. Which shall you drink? Quickly, quickly, quickly choose. There's a bomb and a bottle marked poison. Pick the bomb.
Many are traitors in their hearts. If you know men, you know betrayal.
Goblin watches expectantly until you feign drinking the bomb. Satisfied with the proceedings, the old goblin gives you a little wave and climbs up a nearby tree. A band of skeleton emerges from the thicket. God freaking... Ugh. The Horde of Skulls. Yes, Uncle Oswin, I will drink the bomb. He is ridiculous, and I love him. Boom, boom, boom. I make their bones go boom. Boom, 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 boom. I blow their bones up, boom, boom. You continue your journey wondering how you'll next encounter Goswin's goblin uncle. It's a duel. A drunkard claps your back in an Imperial tavern. You're the mercenary who made that brilliant remark about the Emperor's right forehead. What a lark! Before you can respond, he's pushed aside by the furious Captain Cassius. You again! The Empire has no place for honorous souls. Okay.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
I am aware my artifact is empty. You know what else is empty? Your butthole. Ha! Got him. Got him. My face! My face! I stabbed him in the dick. Enough! I don't have time for this nonsense. Hey. Hey.
It is a kind of miracle. The Empire has done their best to purge this world of everything strange and wonderful, and yet the strong remain.
You see some treasure lying just inside the den of a family of claw trolls. You may try to retrieve it, but the claws of troll cubs are permanent preternaturally? What does preternaturally mean? You'll have to be quick.
One wonders how an inanimate object determines its sense of right and wrong.
Retrieve the item,
Let
but
us
the
hope
troll
they
clubs
never
are
turn
enraged at your
upon
intrusion.
you or me.
I was just like, wait, we're riding it!
That will set you in good stead from here.
You're both quick and nimble, and you exit the safety of the safe. Not again, Oswin. You quickly rise to your feet and beat the shit out of the undead. Damn it, Uswain! Ceremonial blades used to banish the fallen! Flurry of Fury, achievement unlocked. Don't know what that does, but I love it. Just making it new. What did we get? We rummaged through the bones and we got ourselves a Berserker's Creed. I just need to take damage 4 more times? Hell yeah, I do that accidentally on purpose. Mostly on purpose accidentally.
Now would be a good time to buy some food.
Yeah, it would be.
Think about purchasing food here.
What equipment do you got? Beat 60 dice gambit. Good idea to have when we're doing dice gambits, which is a lot. So I really should make sure I have it. We have obtained the 10 of food. Now we can eat potatoes all day, every day. Let's enter the Sleepy Inn, shall we? Osmond disappears briefly and returns with a potato pasty. You watch him take a bite with gusto. Oi! A growl echoes across the inn. A hulking northerner grabs your companion by the arm. That was my pasty, little man. Potato farmer looks up at his furious assailant, then down to the crisp, warm pastry. To your exasperation, he appears to be considering to eat it anyway. Let's try to calm the northerner down. With some effort, you pry the half-eaten pasty from Oswald's grip and make him promise to buy the northerner another. You rest while you continue your journey. Jesus Christ, Oswin, are you trying to die? Arm wrestling, eh? Let's go. Yeet.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
We did not yeet. We got yoted. Oswin! Oswin! Again, this with this guy? Freaking A, dude. You again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? SpongeBob. He screams like something just bit him in the butt. Ah! We just gained fame for beating up this
He
nerd.
will keep getting himself in trouble, it seems.
Force a potato into his mouth. Come on, you stupid potato farmer. Wake the fuck up. Probably. Fairly acknowledging you. Ugh. Let's just go the long way around. I don't even know what I have to do for that. Oh, wonderful. That just eats all of my fucking food, game.
Next time, bring more food.
You are about to embark on a quest for the mayor of a small town where a young, strangely dressed woman shouts at you, "Beware, stranger, for I have seen your future and danger awaits." Ah, but for but a few coins, I can tell you of your upcoming misfortunes. All right, let's learn our fate. She focuses on you, thinking for a moment, tells you the outcome of your quest. I'm gonna lose 5 gold, gain 3 food, gain 3 more food, gain 15 gold, gain 25 gold, lose 20 health, lose max 5, lose 10 gold. Okay. Oh, we're going anyway. Suit yourself. You hunt the brigands. It starts off well. Come across a dead adventurer by the side of the road. There's no sign of what caused her passing, but she won't mind if you put her remaining supplies to good use. You are bewitched by a prancing crone and talked into trading a worthless stone for some gold. You delay your quest long enough to help some farmers push the wagon up the hill, their beasts of burden having been carried away by a huge eagle. They offer supplies in return. You spot some gold in a hole by the side of the road. There's no sign of who or what placed it there. A peasant has heard of your quest and offers you payment to protect her family from brigands. You are struck by some stray arrows from a nearby clash between Empire soldiers and a band of Minotaurs. The Minotaurs flee, even as you remove the offending shaft. While searching a graveyard for clues to the brigands' hideout, you encounter a wraith. Its ghostly hand claws at your flesh as you flee the area. You realize the beggar you met earlier must have picked some gold from your pocket, even as you knock them aside. You discover that the brigands, having learned of your quest, left the valley to find easier pickings elsewhere. The mayor refuses to pay for your time. Oswind, my friend. What the fuck? Like, Frizzle. So that just has 0. This, you know, I can keep using though. Hold on. Oh, it recharges. That's awesome. So that is actually that's a lot more powerful than I expected. So we're gonna use and abuse this. I just have to use it 25 times. Kill the nerd. Easy pickings for my nerd butt. Yike. Touch Oswin and you die. Ha 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 ha. Yay. Whoa, whoa.
The final reunion.
Nope.
How fitting and how sweet.
Alright. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Mar! Mar! More! Dang it. It's 2 or 4, 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 2 or 4! It was 1. Haha. I was wrong. God damn it, Oswin! Whatever. We'll get to him eventually. Whatever. We'll go straight to him.
An awfully large number of undead seem to wish to delay you. Oswin has clearly made some unusual choices. A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
He bashes the artifact a few times with the staff, then shakes it vigorously by his ear as if listening for something amiss. The artifact makes a worrying, rattling sound as he does it. Then, without warning, the old goblin flings the artifact back at you, smacking you in the shoulder. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Goodbye, dear one. Mwah.
True love transcends life.
With a
True
shout of relief,
revenge
Oswin
also.
announces that Nightshade Copse is just over the hill. The village looks abandoned. The sky darkens in the town square. Sends a beautiful woman, her skin gray and mottled. You feel a sudden chill in the air. The woman's voice grates and hisses as if long unused. Dearest Oswin, you have come for me. Tranced, the potato farmer takes a step. You grab his shoulder, breaking the spell. The woman squints in your direction. Oswin, who is this? Your companion looks to you, still in a daze. You notice that somehow he is clutching a potato. Oswin grips the potato in both hands. He looks back at his lover in defiance. This is my friend. A heartbroken screech wrenches from the woman as she doubles over in pain. Horrified, you watch as her face twists in hollows and her limbs lengthen until before you stands a shade swirling with fury. The ghostly figure lifts her arms and she begins to rise into the air. Oswin's lover is a wraith? Wraiths can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack them quickly to stop the effect. Three shot, easy, game over. Haha! Wench to the death. Oswin kneels over the body of the wraith and begins to weep. As a soft rain falls on the village square, you quietly leave the man to his grief. And his potatoes!
A tale of love concludes with death, as they ever do.
Fetid fens, exploding dudes, goblin retainer, road to Goblin Town. Holy purification, trader's urge, bloodletting vial, dark thirst, and a blinding brew. And healing spritz. What
A
is the
symbol of
chariot?
victory over oppression, control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
Okay, we can do this. All right, so what does this new magician card do? So I think his stuff is just a little bit more overpowered,
I doubt
but
the Northerner can offer you anything. Time will tell. You do like that one, don't you? Ah, this is what I wanted, the Lord's Diadem. Was there something here about infected? No, the shadows. We haven't run into shadows yet. Northerners. I want that. I guess I'll take healing spirits just so we have it. All right. Let's go! This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay. But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
Sir Mallefowl looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lined rank and file before him. The city is lost to the plague. He says dryly, we will not waste another soldier on this place. He gives the final command. In the name of the Empire, Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Block the gatehouses, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled streets towards the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff of golden hair and an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you in Golbjorn. Many innocent people will come mourning if nothing is done to correct this injustice. She explains, I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry, nightfall fast approaches. Ask some questions. Who are you? I'm Captain Fiore, she says with a bow. I have been commanding my regiment on the northern border. My troops and I were recalled to the old city and were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. What's the plan? I anticipated Malefowl's intentions and my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizens through with minimal resistance. Can it be done alone? Fear not, there are soldiers that remembers the virtue of the Empire who remain loyal to her people. Have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can. What about the plague? A terrible tragedy to be sure. While the Empire's eyes is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to this unnatural plague. Do not be fooled. This is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the mind of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call this city home who have not been damned. Not yet. It is these souls I intend to save this night. The old city was once the hub of the world. Great artisans, traders, and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. A muddle of streets in the light of the plague. Many roads have been blocked. Alright, let's begin quest. My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you're lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the street, kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared. Cool.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its
You
stains.
dash through the labyrinth of slum streets in the city center. Pass through without incidents. A drunkard claps you on the back. It's Cassius again. We just have to keep beating him up, I think. I think. Hey! How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I forgot the buttons to push. I was just like, how do I, how, what, how, who, how, what, got it.
Making deals with the guild. I can only think this will end poorly for both of us.
Against your better judgment, you decide to appeal to the Thieves Guild for their patronage to help fund the journey ahead. Oh boy. Oh, cool. Show them the guild members are sympathetic towards your cause and offer support in the future. Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remains are crumbling ruin. Maybe you should look to regain all strength of the wagon, Golbjorn says. As you make your way through the winding street, the peasants may have food to trade. Dashing through the streets, we are looking for some peeps. We will go
What are
and
you
say,
sacrificing when you
all
stop
the
to help?
people here.
Have you asked
You happen
yourself
upon.
that?
You happen upon a group of frightened peasants desperately seeking safety. We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us. We are grateful for having much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
They say the road to Goblin Town is paved with gold and dead mice. Horace, son of the village idiot, has lured you to this forced cave with a promise of hidden treasure. You regret everything. Just through here, he points in a dark cavern. I saw a goblin hurrying into that hole not a moment ago. Goblin Town is in there, I'm sure of it. Goblin Town? Hibbly jibbly gobbly dobbly. Town and a one and a banana ma. I really like these trap adventure rooms much better than the first. They're a lot more interesting to me. Horus is crestfallen when you told him the Goblin Town wasn't there. You didn't find the Goblin either? Probably use their wily magics, I tell you what. If you manage to get your hand on a Goblin, they might lead you there. Sure.
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
Let's see. We should be fine. Actually, hold on. There we go. Ambush the corrupted. Kolbjorn readies his sword.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure. Nicely timed.
This is our first time of really using the Wanderer since, you know, really we got him like last week. So that's fine. His family lost, his clan turned against him. Kolbjorn has traveled south in search of meaning. When activated, Kolbjorn performs a charging attack that causes stun and may knock down weakened enemies. Stay close to charge his ability faster.
I wish you.
Hello, back. I am here. That appears to be the last of them, Kolbjorn remarks. More undead. Let's ambush them. Uh-oh.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
And Kolbjorn is gone. Wonderful. Wow! Hell yeah! Nice. Nice. That's very nice. Yes, it's very nice.
The stench of corruption flows
Bring
across
word
the
from
cities,
Captain Fiore.
tainting everything it touches.
The soldier explains with a salute. The infected horde at the next gatehouse have subsided, but there's a problem. Corruption grows in the ground itself, blocking all passage for the wagons. It must be destroyed. Just that we join you in your efforts. Should you require assistance, you need only ask. Oh, we got a blessing. That's a blessing. What's
Do
in our
not take
camp?
too long. The city falls around you.
No equipment. Okay.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. Yes. We've got ourselves a scout of steel. Oh my god, come on. Game. That was weird. The game just was literally not having any of it. Yay, we finished the crossbow.
Well done.
Ah, you arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off for much longer. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it will do me so much good now. See me if you're interested to trade. I am very interested to trade. Huh. Sure.
I can't determine whether you're the sort of person to put their faith in goblins, or merely the sort to give their actions no thought.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have the garrison soldiers in a panic as you watch a goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window dangling from a makeshift rope. It bounces painfully off the wall and the zoo lower themselves to the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assembled, armed and angered. Goblin blows his horns, discharging little more than a feeble hiss. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings. Before you can reply, he throws you an item from the sack. Here's your retainer. God rushes forward. Arrest them! They're with a goblin! I'm like, oh, okay. Arrest them! Well, I guess we're friends with the goblins. Bam, bam, bam.
Let anyone work.
I was not paying attention. Ah! Cracked my knuckles and my elbow popped. Hearing the shouts of additional gods, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars. I wanted the dual edge! Dang it! See the goblin ahead, his sack tears open and his loot tumbles towards you. For what seems like a lifetime, the portal releases you in a forest. You find Cole Bjorn behind a tree staring sadly at a fish he had just caught. The Papa district has been hit by looters leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves. Nice. Alright, that's everything in this area.
Further into the city, with more yet to be saved.
The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air. The gatehouse tower looms over you, its sides encrusted with the taint of corruption. It is as the scouts reported. Colbjorn says the corruption will block the path for the wagons. Now make haste. We will protect the wagons with my scouts. You two clear the way. Spire of Blight, eh? That's a new one. Another series I want to stream at some point would be Fable, but I don't. I have Fable 1 and I have Fable 3, but I have lost my copy of Fable 2. The land itself becomes shattered, shambling and broken. Attack with bursts of corruption that snare and damage their foes. Use Void. I keep forgetting which game I don't own, so I've actually have several copies of Fable 3 physical. You have a steady swing, excellent soldier. It will only be more difficult from here. Let's go to the next district. As the captain scouts lead the wagons through the next district, you seal the gates, you ascend the gatehouse tower. Next!
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
The tower provides a commanding view over the once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Colbjorn shakes your shoulder and points over the battlements to the south. There you see the final gatehouse, its tower rising from the wall of this old city to the south. There are 40 corrupted remaining. Have you ever seen so many? Colbjorn remarks as you watch the infected swarm the city wall. How can the Empire let its people suffer so? Colbjorn mutters under his breath, and then abandon those in need. As you continue to look, a small glow appears on the horizon beyond the city perimeter. First one, then another and another. The Empire! Colbjorn cries. They are preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we are not too late. Ugh. More infected. Oh boy. Let's ambush them. Oh boy. Ah! Oh well. I'd rather just fail and lose nothing instead of like losing something else.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
You know what? Shut up, mate. I want to show you your skills have left you. Hush, mate. Or I'll deal you up a sock to the face. A Padama, Padama. Inflicted, the rot grants power before it grants release. Muscle replaced with darkness, organs pumping black bile through shattered veins. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Easy peasy. Look at that lemon squeezy. And look at that, we just killed 12 enemies with one throw. That appears to be the last of them.
They believe fire.
Burning rubble with a
this
terrible
sickness.
crash. The bandit building beside you is
Sickness
struck.
is not in the city. It is in the land itself. It will be purged, but not like this.
With a terrible crash, the building beside you is struck by a flaming catapult shot. The building heaves and twists from the impact and crumbles across the street in front of you. Cold Bjorn shields their eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way!
If there is a finer mind...
Wounded peasant runs stumbling down the street, chased
I've
by
yet
a
to
horde
meet
of corrupted.
Yet I've brought
Well,
a
you
scourge
fight.
of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those peepers?
Your sins are tainted. I have told you this.
I missed. I missed. Horsies. The horde defeated the townsfolk rushed to tend to the peasants. They are grateful for your protection. Yeah, I'll take health. Arm wrestling. I need food, food. Actually, I can go to camp. This is some cheap ass food though. burning rubble.
Even in the midst of chaos,
Grateful merchant.
there will always be traders who stayed too long hoping to profit.
Well, I can sell things now, but that doesn't help me. City streets. More corrupted.
Breathe, you have done well.
I didn't actually want to get rid of that one, but... I can't believe I actually hit that note, to be honest. It was an accident, TBH. Oh, wow. What the fuck? Oh,
The stench
fetid
of death is upon
fans.
everything here. We understand that, you and I.
a miasma hangs in the air, thick and redolent of the dead things trapped in the dark waters. Just walking this path has been known to leave travelers with a lifelong cough. You spy an old carriage through the fog, its wheels locked in the mire. The occupants either fled or were eaten by the inhabitants of the swamp long ago. Since the fog is thickest around its rotting timbers, there may yet be valuables within. Enveloped in a thick cloud of marsh gas, you carefully make your way across stones and fallen logs towards your target.
The pendulum is ever changing.
Dang it. You make your way to the garage and discover an old crate. The river's watered out, putrid green, and emanates with a miasma that turns your stomach. Won't anyone think of the children? I'm gonna actually keep this on. Simply. Dead bodies litter the streets. Dredge of the undead.
That will set you in good stead from here.
See, we're getting to the point where these are gonna start taking us like exactly an hour to do.
Our time has come. So be it.
We bring word from Captain Estrella. The infected horde has subsided. However, we cannot get through.
And so we see the home of the Northerner and his reasons for leaving.
Kolbjorn returns to his home village to partake in toil, the ritual cleaning of his people's ancestral grave mounds. He invites you to accompany him, sure. Clan Eyebright's village, hidden in the forests of Mount Freydis. It's a burned out husk. You see no inhabitants within the collapsed walls and fallen roofs. Kolbjorn leads you through the trees to the grave mounds, a flat, snowy field dotted with body-sized hillocks. A few villagers are here, kneeling by the cairns in prayer. You realize they are either all old or enfeebled. Your stout companion kneels before 3 graves. They look fresh. The grass is yet to grow over them. He empties a flask of Aramur spirits over the mounds and lets a blessing fall onto the cold earth by them. He motions you to do the same. Kneel on the cold, hard ground beside Kolbjorn as he bends his head in prayer. Tranquility is shattered by a jagged rock bouncing off your companion's back. Draw your weapon to turn to see an old northerner woman bent over with age, clutching a basket of rocks. Fierce hatred burns behind her eyes. Get out! Get out of here, betrayer! Life burner! The old northerner tears her hair in grief as she continues to fling rocks. Kolbjorn flinches as the stones rebound off his flesh but does not move to defend himself. A group of villagers gather around you. They do not join in, but they do not intervene anyway, either. The barrage continues until the stone is stained with blood and the old woman is on her hands and knees weeping uncontrollably. An elder, his head wreathed in bone and blossom, steps forward, his wrinkled fist clenched with anger. Why have you returned? Kolbjorn waves a massive hand at the 3 grave mounds. Your duty was to die for this clan or your hearth, but you were too cowardly to do either. Why couldn't you do it? His stern tone breaks into a sob. I had a daughter, your sons. They burnt everything, all because you could not die for us. Kolbjorn merely stares blankly into the distance. Appeal to the village's mercy. I don't think we're gonna get it. Which means we're gonna have to, yeah. Oh. Accept his die! Thanks, Kolb. Oh my god, we barely did that too. Ah! The villagers of Clan Eyebright consider Kolbjorn's somber, stoic form and feel some pity. The elder sighs, we have nothing, only anger drives me now. Betrayer Kolbjorn, prove yourself in the Hoarfrost trial. Prove you're worthy of dying for Clan Eyebright again.
We all must seek redemption along this road, for all have made errors.
More fire! Oh, it's hot like a fire!
Do you wonder what lies beyond the gates of death? This corruption is but a small part of it.
Burn bright with some fire! That's a lot of them. Nailed it. Fortunately, I have nothing to offer you. Rip.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you.
Shut up. I know it's empty, but I need it anyway. More equipment. Yes. I just need to get hit one more time to unlock this shard. Let's go. Alright, we need to, I guess I didn't actually have to do that too much, but... Nice. Break camp! 16 more civilians to find.
With every step, corruption reaches further, and your chances become less.
Alright, I need food. I need food for the hungry little sea urchins. I need 8 for the urchins. Nope, don't need gold, need food. I guess that's worse. We need nom nom noms. Nope. Ah, game. Yeah, I guess. Food. Offer the children food. The eldest child reaches out gingerly, snatches the food, devouring it instantly. Hunger overcomes the rest of the group, and they crawl from their hiding holes to gobble up the food. Alright, almost done. Wow. Actually, I don't really care. Aha! That's all 60.
Did you understand the
Alright,
stakes
let's
you'd
try
one
this
day
again.
play for when you were rifling through the pockets of unruly bondsmen?
I was stuck between 2 and 3, and I guessed wrong again. We will eventually do it right. Everything is on fire.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
Alright.
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
You usher the frightened citizens through the gate into their escape. My thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city. Halt! A voice shouts from beyond the gate. You turn to see a troop of vampire soldiers marching through the gatehouse. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fiore, you are to return to the Imperial City at once to report, the captain said. Captain Fiore scoffs, calling to the young captain, blocking the gate. These people bear no mark of corruption. All they want is safe patches. Emperor, decree or no, it is our duty to protect them. What good is a soldier who cannot follow commands? What is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fiore draws her pistol, standing between the cowering old city refugees and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. None shall pass. He hears the pleas from the old city, but does not weep. Orders are orders.
I fight for justice, not simply as I'm ordered. If this is how it must be, so
I got no weapon upgrades. That was ridiculous. Man.
You have gathered enough pieces. Now let us see what that has gained you.
That's the first time I've fused that. These Emperor decrees and justices have been on the increased of late. Captain Fiore says something ill is growing from within. She pauses her rumination and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. Alright, we got the chariot card.
This is where you differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
Mayor Far Weston, the soldier. Rescuing all the citizens, we got Wrathgar's Quake and the Grifter's Companion. For surviving Horace's suggestion to enter a trapped dungeon, we got Follow the Goblin and One Drunken Night. For practicing my aim, we got the Lone Shark. For escaping with the Goblin Thief, we got Payment Due. For convincing Clan Eyebright to give him another chance, we got Hoarfrost Trial. My supplies have been added to the Ring of Preparation. Well, this will be interesting when we get started again next week. Because that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to be
no longer go easy on
ending it. Oh, what else did we get?
The usurper will not do so, and I must test you sorely before you
We've
arrive
got the
at
strength
Dex.
to go next, and then we'll have the Hermit, the Wheel, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, and Temperance. As we get closer and closer, we got the Devil, the Tower, the Star. Got so much to do and so little time, but that is where we're going to be ending it for this week. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky people.